Brought to you by Subscribe Today. Rally Sweden's defiance at FIA recommendations not to run historic cars in the middle of its World Rally Championship round could jeopardize the event's future in the series. In an effort to balance its books, the second round of the WRC season also offers Rally Sweden Historic, a standalone event with its own classification that runs between the first and second loops of stages, as part of its program. For the second year in succession, that was criticized by the WRC drivers who say the historic cars damage the road and compromise the conditions. In perfect winter weather, with a thick ice layer on the road, the problem would not be as pronounced, but when the Swedish stages had already been softened by warmer than expected conditions, the roads were, in some drivers' eyes, ruined. The FIA had recommended ahead of the 2019 event that Sweden organizers should rethink how the historic rally fits in, but it went ahead unchanged, with event CEO Glenn Olsen saying, "I don't feel any pressure from the FIA," and that FIA rally safety delegate Michel Mouton had told him they were all happy. Asked about his plans for 2020, Olsen replied, "Next year will be the same." FIA rallying chief Yves Matten sympathized with Olsen's financial plight, but said the matter would be taken further. The FIA advice to the organizer is not to have this kind of situation. Matten told Autosport, "We understand it is part of the business case for the event to survive. On the other hand, it's part of the evaluation of the event for the future and their place in the calendar. When the parallel, historic rally affects the show from the WRC, it needs to be taken into account on the evaluation of the event." Matten remained adamant there remained a future for a snow rally in the WRC, even stating that he would like to see twice as many winter rounds on the calendar. "I am in favor of having 2 snow rallies in the season," he said. "It's part of the DNA of rallying that we drive in all conditions. It's fantastic to have a snow rally in the calendar, but for sure, we have to take into consideration that the snow event we need in the calendar is a proper snow event, guaranteed to have the level of snow or ice expected. We have to take into consideration the middle and long term of the WRC calendar." Matten denied the only option was to look outside of Europe for more certainty of snow. "There are still places in Europe where we can have this guarantee," said Matten. "Still some parts of Sweden and Lapland and some other regions, they have enough snow and cold conditions to have a proper rally. We need to get some guarantees that the snow rally is a proper snow rally." Share this article on Facebook, Twitter,